Hey, let's go with Cyrus of Gain and just get him on real quick to talk about they bumped up the reward for this EPAN dog drowning. They also had a break in. So and then we'll go to Mark from the Guard, and then we'll go to KUM News D2020. So good morning, like Jason. I called you Billy Ray Cyrus Lure. I don't know if it's the shirt or the the hair, but good morning, Cyrus. Unmute. Yeah.
There we go.
It happens to the best of us. Don't worry.
Morning. Thanks for having me.
Of course, Cyrus. So, first of all, you guys have upped the reward to $5,000 for an arrest in the Telefofo dog drowning. What prompted that increase in this reward?
Well, we had a wonderful anonymous donor reach out to us after they had read about the case, and they were disturbed, and they recognized the dangers of having somebody out there who's capable of doing this to a small animal. There's a high correlation between people who commit violence towards animals and people who commit child abuse and domestic violence. And so they wanted really to help up the reward and hopefully capture whoever did this. And so our reward was $3,000 and now it's $5,000. This is for the dog that was drowned in a river in Talafofo. It's the bridge, it's the river and the bridge immediately north of Jeff's Pirate Cove. On October 20th of last month, a jogger spotted a dog's body floating in the water, tied to a rock. And when we were able to pull it out, we discovered that the dog had been in the water, we think for maybe a couple of weeks. It was about a 10 to 15 pound, we think, terrier. It could have been some other type of small dog, but it had what we think was tan fur. Unfortunately, the body had been decomposed, so you couldn't really tell what gender it was. But that's the limitations of the information that we have. We know that it was a small dog, 10, 15 pounds, possibly a terrier, probably tan fur. But the body had been, a rope had been tied tightly around the neck. The other end was tied to a rock with duct tape, and the body was thrown into the river. And so we're very bothered by this, and we're putting the word out there that if anybody has any information, please contact Guam Crime Stoppers. You can remain anonymous and collect the reward. And we really need to find who did this heinous act and bring them to justice.
And Cyrus, Chris mentioned something about a break-in. Is that correct?
Yes, this is a separate reward. This is a separate case. But on October 4th, this is 2 Saturdays ago, about 8 days ago, somebody broke into the Gain Animal Shelter, and we have we've been circulating images and video online, and we have a pretty clear picture of the person's face. And so if anybody knows somebody who is drag racing in Jigo late Friday night, 1 a.m. Saturday morning last weekend, we believe that this person was hanging out with them because the cars that were drag racing in Jigo were hanging out in the Gain parking lot. And at the exact same time that they were kind of driving in and out, this person hopped the fence, broke into the Gain facility, and stole about $1,000 worth of cash and equipment. I mean, this really does, harm our ability to do our job, because they stole a microchip scanner that we use to be able to reunite lost pets with their owners. So we're really just trying to find out who this person was and report them to the police. Again, it's a $1,000 reward. You can report it to Guam Crime Stoppers, collect the reward, and remain anonymous. And so if anybody out there has any information or knows people who drag race in Jigo, please share this image with them and let them know that there's a $1,000 reward for any information that helps lead to arrest.
Sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Cyrus.
Anything else, Cyrus, in closing?
Well, I just want to thank everybody for the outpouring of support, and we're always looking for people who want to foster. And so if anybody if you're interested in taking in a pet for just a few weeks, that helps us out a lot. It also helps the pet just be in a fun home environment. So if anybody's ever interested in being a foster, just give us a contact over social media, Guam Animals, or visit our website, guamanimals.org, and we can answer any questions you have about the process. Thank you.
Thank you, Cyrus.
Thank you, guys.
Be safe. Wash your hands.
We'll do.
They grab a
Wear masks.
virtual doggy treat on your way out for if any dogs in your life. All right. Yeah. You know, it's funny, Bree, is that they released a picture of that suspect in the Gain break-in.
So we got the
And yeah, and so we popped it up. But Jay and I were kind of like, this looks just like the Iron Sheik.
Yeah. Was it a hoodie over his head?
I don't
or
know
it
if that was like a, what, I don't know. What,
Yeah.
was he bush